Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kristen and Doso Knits is my channel where I share with you guys how knitting has interwoven into my life. Thank you for being here. I'm so glad you guys are here today. So today's video is a little bit different because I want to share some exciting news that I have with all of you guys. It's exciting, but it's also a little bit scary and kind of nerve-wracking. My heart's beating a little quick as I'm recording this video today. I am excited to announce that Doso Knits now has a Patreon. I'm very excited to be taking this next step for my channel, and I'm hoping you guys are excited as I am. I didn't think I would be here, but I finally decided now is the time to take this step, and I'm very excited, but like I said, I'm also very nervous. I am making this video to both announce that the Patreon is a thing, but also to answer some questions that you guys may have about what the Patreon is or what the Patreon has for you guys. So let's move into some of the questions that I think you may have. So some of you may be wondering, what is a Patreon? So Patreon is a website where people like you can support creators like me. Every month you can pick a tier which has a dollar amount, and that dollar amount helps me create content for all of you guys. And in exchange, each of those tiers has different perks, and it's all things that I think you guys will enjoy. And they're exclusive to Patreon, so Patreons are the only people that get this content, and it's all things that I think you guys will enjoy and find value with. So why did I decide to make a Patreon? So going into 2023, I realized I truly love making these videos for all of you guys. It's something I've been doing for two and a half years now, and I really love the process. I love recording and editing and posting the videos and then interacting with you guys once the videos are live on my YouTube channel. If I didn't love it, I still would not be doing it after 2.5 years. I know that about myself. So it is something I really love doing. However, videos and making them and recording them can take a ton of time. I edit all of my videos and spend time making them and trying to make them as good as I can for all of you guys. But one video can take a large majority of my weekends, especially since I have a full-time job. So sometimes squeezing it in can feel hard, and it can be hard to squeeze in making a video over a weekend because it can take a majority of one of my weekends. But creating more content for you guys in 2023 is something I feel very passionate about and something I really, really want to do. And so I'm hoping with the support of some of you guys that I can continue creating content and hopefully creating more content that you guys love and find valuable. I would love to dedicate more time to creating videos and maybe even moving away from a full-time job to a part-time real job. Just, you know, you have to pay the bills somehow, and I really love making videos for all of you guys. The second big reason I wanted to start a Patreon is because I want to connect with you guys more. When I record, I do sometimes feel like it is a one-way street. I sit here, I record, I edit the video, I post it, and you guys comment and we can interact in the comments. However, I would like to interact with you guys in real time more often. I would love to start building a community and interacting with you guys more and just spending some time doing that. And I've made some of my perks reflect that. Some more live time with me, and so that I can interact with you and you can interact with me in real time. So what are some of the perks? I don't want to spend too much time on the perks because I've set them up as they are now. However, I imagine they are going to evolve and emerge and change over time. This is just what I've set up now based on what I think you guys might like, but these perks and benefits will change as we go on, as I realize what I have time to do. I get feedback from you guys on what you like and what you enjoy, what you want to see more of. But starting at the beginning, these are the perks that I've set up. I wanted to start small so that way I don't feel like I'm overcommitting, and I can make sure that I'm delivering on all of these perks that I've set up. So some of the perks may include blog post on what I'm working on, what I'm thinking, what I might want to cast on. These blog posts are exclusive on Patreon for you to read anytime you would like. Polls about things that you guys might want to see on my channel. A shout out on my end screen of my YouTube videos where your name will be listed as a thank you for being a Patreon. Live knit and chat videos on YouTube. With these, I'm thinking what I'll do is I will be going live on YouTube. Will only be for my Patreons, and on that it'll just be a knit and chat. I'll bring my knitting and anything that I want to talk about that week. Maybe we'll talk about a project I'm working on and how I'm feeling about it, or something I want to cast on. It could really be anything. But these will be live videos. I will be sitting there live on YouTube. You'll have access to the chat. You can comment, leave questions, ask me questions, see if there's anything you want to talk about. It'll all be there. It'll be a live video for me to interact with all of you guys. If you can't make that video, it will remain an exclusive video link for my Patreon so that you can go back and watch it anytime you want. And the last perk that I've set up are monthly knit nights. So with that, it'll be a knit night on Zoom or Google Meet where you can bring your knitting, bring your projects, bring a snack, and we're just gonna sit and hang out and knit, talk about our projects, talk about our days, anything like that. I really love knit nights. It's something I did when we were in Germany and something I've done more while we're here in person. And I want to do some virtual ones with all of you guys. It's something I've wanted to do for a really long time, and I hope you're excited about it because I love knit nights, and I hope it's something you're excited about as well. There might be some other perks that I add along the way. Like I mentioned, if there's feedback from you guys of things that you want to see, that you want, these are things that can always morph and change, and I can update on Patreon, and it will all be there. So if you're watching this video a little later after posting, all of the tiers with their descriptions are on Patreon, and you can see exactly what you get with each tier. The next question that I have is, do I have to join Patreon? And the answer is no. This is something that is completely 100% optional. The content that I've been creating on YouTube will remain on YouTube. My podcast, my normal videos, my vlogs, all that kind of content is going to remain on YouTube. This is just some exclusive content, more additional content, if you feel financially able to help support my channel and myself. I understand that financially joining as a Patreon is not something that is going to be for everybody. It's not going to be in everyone's budget. And I do not want you to feel like you have to join Patreon, because you don't. I am going to keep all of my normal content on YouTube for free. Patreon is just a way, if you want to and if you're financially able to help support me in creating more of these videos and helping me dedicate more time to my YouTube channel and more time with you guys. If you cannot support me on Patreon but want to support me still, there are free ways that you can do that on YouTube. Liking videos, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all great and free ways to help support my channel and share me with other makers. And I love you all for doing all of those things. So if you can't join, don't feel like you have to. So the last question is, I want to join. Where do I do it and when can I do it? So the Patreon is live now. That's crazy to think, but it is. It is linked in the description box down below, but the website is patreon.com/DosoKnits. There you can pick a tier and start seeing some of the content that I've created over there. You can join on both a browser by going to patreon.com, or if you follow other makers on Patreon, you can use the app. You should be able to just search Doso Knits in the Patreon app, and you should be able to find my Patreon account over there. So I think that concludes all the questions that I think you guys may have. If there's anything that you're wondering that I have missed, please leave a comment down below, and I will try to answer it as quickly as I can and answer your question. I hope to see some of you over on Patreon, and if you want to become a member, I'm nervous and excited, and I hope you guys are too. Either way, whether you join or not, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for watching any of my videos. Thank you for spending any time with me. I love you. Thank you for just supporting my little corner of the internet where I talk about knitting and how it's interwoven into my life. I couldn't be more grateful. I honestly could not do this without all of y'all's support in watching me and your views, comments, subscriptions, and love. So thank you so much for being here for this journey with me. As always, I hope you put a little bit of love in every stitch of your making. Thank you for clicking, thank you for watching, and thank you for your time today. I will see you guys again very soon.